It's the second round of the Seaforth Country Classic. I'm Scott Pritchard, standing with Michael Gligic, and Michael shot 60, the new course record here today. Michael, it must have been going quite well for you today.
Yeah, I got off to a good start. I birdied the first 4 holes. Got the putter hot today, which is good around here. And I birdied 7 as well, so I turned in 5 under, and then played steady on the back 9 the first couple holes, and then I made birdies on 11, and then I eagled the par 5 14th. Came back with a birdie on 15, and then birdie on 16 as well. I actually drove it to about 10 feet on 16, so it's kind of disappointing with the birdie, but and then 17 and 18 had great chances, and 18 a 12-foot downhill putt, leaving it dead center in the hole, but just short was a little tough to take, but I mean, shooting 60 is still pretty good. So
in your head, you're out there, the 59 watch is on. Were you and your caddy talking about it at all, or was it sort of the unwritten rule, we're not going to talk about it?
No, not at all. We just kept going along, and at one point I didn't even really know what I was at. I was really good mentally today, and I was actually really calm out there. And I think when I was in the 18th fairway there, I think it kind of crossed my mind, and I hit a good shot in there to about 12 feet just left of the hole, and downhill putt, and should have just ate my Wheaties this morning.
Sometimes the best rounds are the rounds that you don't really know how you're playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the front 9 I played great, and going into the back 9 I really wasn't even sure what I was at. I just knew I was hitting it well and making a lot of putts. So I just kept it going, and made a putt on 14 for eagle that really got me going. And actually, I think the biggest putt I made all day was a par putt on number 9. I missed the green there from 90 yards, and had a terrible lie and chipped it up to about 10 feet and made a pretty good putt, and that was probably the turning point.
You're not a Canadian Tour member. You've played on the tour. You've been a member. You lost your card last year, and you decided to refocus on your game. You were having some financial issues. A lot of young players really have those. Financial sponsorship is a big issue. You were lucky to, you're able to land a sponsor, and now you've really refocused your game, playing quite well on the Great Lakes Tour. I think you're leading the money list there. And what's your plan for the future?
Just kind of keep doing what I'm doing and play the couple Great Lakes. At the end of the year, and then I just actually put in my form for PGAQ school, so I'm going to give that a try. And I'm still up in the air if I'm going to go to Canadian Tour Q school. It's pretty good being at Hidden Lake because that's my stomping grounds. So just going to kind of play it by ear and see what happens the next couple of weeks. And
what's the plan from here now in terms of this tournament? You got to focus on the next 2 days and getting yourself. Obviously, you're in contention, but what will be the plan? This is somewhat unfamiliar territory for you on the Canadian Tour, not necessarily on Great Lakes. But what do you think you'll do to prepare yourself for the weekend?
Just same thing I've done the last 2 days. Just nothing out of the ordinary. Just go through my routine, and just another 2 rounds of golf, and I'm just another fish in the pond out there, so there's going to be a lot of guys at the top of the leaderboard, and luckily I happen to be one of them, and 2 more rounds of golf, and we'll see what happens.
And finally, what would it mean to win the Seaforth Country Classic?
It would mean a lot. I think I'm going to have some friends and family up this weekend, so it would be pretty special if I could do it, especially in Ontario, where I'll have a lot of people out, hopefully. So it mean a lot, and plus the check to go along with it would be pretty good. So.
And you wouldn't have to worry about membership on the Canadian Tour because you'd be given an exemption, a 2-year exemption, and membership on the Canadian Tour, and that'll be good for you. Well, Michael, great playing today, and good luck on the weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.